Travis is here, which means the party can begin. Travis is here. The party can begin. My man Travis. And somebody pretending they're a cat. Hello, person pretending you're a cat. How's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Pretending that you're a cat and all. Nothing weird about that. Definitely nothing socially awkward about that. Confident that you don't, no therapy needed there.
500 feet, turn right onto Allstate Road.
I'm in a parking lot, bitch. I'm in a parking lot. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There's no road over here. There's a parking lot. So you know what I'm gonna
turn
do?
right onto Allstate Road.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay, where are we going? Stop over here. And then we go. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Allstate Road is where? Through what? Uh-oh. The sounds of the police.
500 feet, bear right to stay on Allstate Road.
Bear right? Oh shit, a biker. Don't hit him.
Now bear right to stay on Allstate Road.
So, needed was to not hit him. Bear right to stay on Allstate Road. Bear right, don't hit him. Don't hit him with Sonny's car.
Now turn right onto Southampton Street.
Don't fuck up Sonny's insurance. Don't hit him with Sonny's car. Don't fuck up Sonny's insurance. Don't fuck up Sonny's car. Don't hit him with Sonny's insurance. Don't fuck up Sonny's car. That's the only goal of today. Do not destroy Sonny's vehicle. Do not destroy Sonny's vehicle. Do not destroy Sonny's vehicle. Do not destroy Sonny's car. Travis is confused. Sonny is a person. Car is a noun referring to an automobile. Police are coming for you. They could be. There was one place I wanted to visit that looked like a fucking methadone clinic, but I never had the chance to. Like, it was this one street. I forget the name. I should have... It was on Atkinson, and there was a gas station nearby. I swear to Christ, there was a full block that just looked like a fucking mile of people doing heroin. It's insane. You had like people shooting up in the street. You have 5 police cars there. It was the weirdest shit in the world. It was 10 times worse than anything I've ever seen in New York City. And it was here in Boston. Boston. Don't vibrate, phone. I also can't adjust the camera angle right now. Oh, God.
Now turn left onto Frontage Road.
Probably not Paul Daniels. I don't have a USB for this car. I have another phone, but I got that the service got turned off on it because I forgot to pay the bill. It's postpaid, not prepaid. And also, Verizon added $20 to what it was when I first got it for some reason, so I'm probably not going to renew it because there's no fucking reason that my service should go up by $20 for no reason. Verizon really fucks you. Like, they said I owe $120, but when I originally paid it, it was like 90 something. But I haven't changed my plan, and it said like, your plan is over, pay this, and it's like, fuck you. No. I-90 West. Where do I go to I-90 West? Let's see. You don't understand indeed, Demmer. You don't understand indeed. There's a lot you don't understand. I will admit that you do not understand. That is correct. You do not understand. Okay. So drive there. Which lane is I-90 West? Which lane? I'm gonna guess that I'm in the wrong lane, because I'm always in the wrong lane in Massachusetts.
In 500 feet, take the Interstate 90 West ramp on the left.
You fucking
then take
cunt.
the Interstate 90 West ramp on the right.
Yo, fuck you, bitch. Thanks for telling me now. You fucking hoe. Okay, there's a sign over there that says I-90 West. But the sign saying it's literally like all the way in the fuck... Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you. That's some bullshit. Okay. Now, I mean, I could technically get into that lane if I drove like a New Yorker. But I really feel I feel disgusting doing that. Like, I don't want to do that. You know what? Let's see. Does Sonny's car accelerate as fast as my Model 3? Okay. One way to find out, bro. Let's do this, bitch. Okay. Don't run over these two people. I'm gonna... Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is so fucking illegal. Oh, God. Nobody saw that. Okay. Okay, not as fast as my Model 3, but fast enough.
Take the Interstate 90 West ramp on the left.
Yeah, thanks for telling me right after it's too late, you fucking hoe. What would I do if I was driving a Corolla? What would I do if I had the acceleration of a 97 Corolla?
Now take the Interstate 90 West ramp on the right.
Ah, shut the fuck up. I'm already on it. You shut up, GPS. You shut your mouth. You filthy, filthy hoe. I'm just, it's, yeah. I like yelling at the GPS. It makes me feel good. Makes me feel better about myself. I am the type of person that picks on people that can't fight back. And when I say that, I don't mean people that are disenfranchised. I don't mean people that are poor. I don't mean people that are weak. I mean people that don't exist, like the GPS lady. I take out my frustrations on things that don't exist because they can't fight back. That's the kind of person I am. Looks like we got an hour and 28 minutes until the next charge. I'm gonna, honestly, you know, it's very possible that within my lifetime, artificial intelligence will have feelings. And it's very, like, again, you know, it's really strange when you see how things progress over time. Like, the people that were telling, you know, jokes about trannies and stuff in 2002 would have never imagined that they had to apologize for, what the fuck is your, what? Did you see that shit? What the fuck? Okay, you probably couldn't see that shit properly because of the angle on the screen, but oh my God, what a cunt. What a little cunt. Oh man, Massachusetts drivers are like some of the worst in the United States. I swear to God. Massachusetts drivers are some of the shittiest in the United States. That's worse than New York driving. I'll get, because like New York driving is aggressive. They don't, but New York driving isn't like, I'm going to steal your entire lane. I don't know, that's something else. Okay. They genuinely do not care if their car gets destroyed here. Anyway, what was it? I kind of wonder if, like, by the time I'm 80 years old, I'm gonna be forced to issue an apology for the fact that I yelled at the GPS lady. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I was forced to issue an apology for the fact that I, you know, used diminishing language towards an artificial intelligence. Because when you think about it, like, the idea of just making fun of a, quote, tranny back in 1999, it was like, the way the jokes were made, they were made in a manner where it's like, you're not even a human being. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that that was societally accepted as okay. And then it's like, wait a second. You know, it's kind of not okay. I really do wonder, like, will my quotes screaming at my GPS someday be used against me? In 2080, will I be forced to apologize for this when I run for public office to fix New York City? Methadone clinics, wife material. They're good at lifelong commitments. Oh, Paul, that's fucked up. That's funny. That's funny, but it's fucked up. But it's funny. But fucked up. How to interview for employees and hire talent. No, okay. Read a book by Dale Doughton. Dale Doughton, The Gifted Boss. Piece of advice number 1 that I'm stealing from Dale Doughton. The moment that you're like hiring people by interviewing, you've already fucked up. Like the moment that you're putting up a job wanted ad, you're already kind of screwed, because the way that you're gonna the good people, it's kind of like relationships when people it's kind of like when, how to put this. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but I don't give a fuck because people know it's true. If you're like a 42-year-old guy and you're like looking in the dating pool and you're looking at, you start dating people that are 36 to 40, you'll start to notice that like there's usually some sort of fatal flaw where it's like, oh, that's why you're single at 37. And it's kind of like that with employees to some extent. The best people never make it to the point of applying for a job on Monster. They never make it to the point of applying for a job on Craigslist because the people that know them, the moment they're like, I may be being let go in 2 months, they're like, oh, well, I know somebody who could definitely use your skill set. I know somebody who can definitely use your skill set, and they hook them up, and then they have a job. Like one of my best people back in the day was Milan. He didn't have to apply for a job. He worked at Laptop MD. I knew who he was. Other people also knew how talented he was and that he held that company together. So the moment he expressed even the slightest bit of aggravation with his job, there were numerous companies bidding for his time. There were numerous companies bidding for his time already. Or like Steve, same thing with Steve. Like he worked there. Well, the moment that Milan knew that he got fired from there, he's like, Lewis, you have to hire this guy. He is going to make everything here much better. So I hired him. But the thing is, the moment, it's kind of like the best way to hire people is to honestly just build a network of people that that are good at what they do and don't suck. Well, I'll give you an example. So I didn't hire David based on a job interview. I did a fake job interview. I did a, quote, meetup group for people in the industry. And then he was talking about all this stuff that he did, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know how to do that? Like, how do you even know that this exists? And then he showed me a couple of pictures. He wasn't trying to apply for a job. He went there with the intention of just talking to other people in the industry. So he wasn't trying to blow smoke up my ass and impress me. And then I said, yo, you should work here. I asked him what he got paid. What he got paid was a joke. So I offered him something better. And he worked here. But yeah, I kind of agree with Dale Doughton's idea. And he phrases it much better in his book. He uses less offensive analogies, but the idea is, like, again, once you're at the point of going to Craigslist or LinkedIn or Monster, you're kind of already fucked, and you don't want to be at that point. You should have a network of people that you know that are just waiting to be plucked at the right time, and work on that. Most people hate working for want to put in the bare minimum to have a roof over their head. I'm actually talking about the employer laziness in this case. I'm not talking about why do I even bother in going the speed limit? I'm in Massachusetts. This is stupid. Like, I'm sitting here going 4 miles an hour over the speed limit and I'm getting smoked by a fucking minivan. Anyway, okay. Time to drive like a Massachusetts driver. Everybody starts somewhere, Mohammed, but that's beside the point. I'm talking about the employer side of it. If, as an employer, the way that you are going to hire people is by putting up a job ad, and a lot of the times, like, at least as a small business person, that's just it's not the best way. And I get that sometimes you have to do it that way, but that doesn't mean it's the best way. And we're talking about doing things in terms of the best way. All the best people that I stole from other places, and I already had some sort of working relationship with them before I stole them, or the people that referred me to them had some sort of working relationship before they were stolen. They never got to the point of being unemployed because they were too good at whatever it is they did to ever be at a point where somebody wouldn't want them. By the time you get to the point of working on hiring people who are completely unemployed, not all of them, not all, I get everybody likes to speak in absolutes here, but on average, more of them are going to be people that have some sort of issue than people who have never been unemployed. So I would say, like, the way you're framing it, what's the best way to interview people, or what's the best way to contact people on LinkedIn or whatever? My suggestion would be to just completely reframe the way you're thinking about hiring to begin with. Don't think of it like I have to interview and do this, that, and the other. Think of it as you should be naturally building a network of people. Speak to people that work in your industry. You know, hang out on Facebook groups, throw meetups, do stuff like that. And you will naturally kind of learn of people that are good at what it is you do. And when you need somebody, you'll have the opportunity to pluck them away. I was too lazy to do that for about the first 2 or 3 years, and I paid for it with. You fucking piece of shit car. I don't know if the camera managed to catch it trying to brake at full braking force on the middle of the highway, but yeah. Who the fuck knows, Zarius? No idea. I don't know how to answer hypotheticals like that. I try to avoid answering hypotheticals because they're not based in reality. About what? Advice for your younger self. About what? How much did I lose in the move to the bigger store? I don't know how much you lost because I don't have your access to your books. A few $100,000. A few $100,000. What's the best thing you did in your life? Oh shit! Oh fuck you! You fucking hoe! In Massachusetts, even the truck drivers suck balls. You fucking whore. Oh my god. Let's see. I don't. Yo, Bishop. I gotta check up on him, Aaron. I haven't talked to him in a while. My dad doesn't like talking on the phone much. He's always been a person that if you call him, he tries to get off the phone as quickly as possible, which makes communication difficult when you live 8 states away. Mercedes S580. Somebody's got some money. How much is a Mercedes S580, like the one that just passed me on the left? Yeah, Travis, the problem is I don't really have a way to speak to him otherwise, so I just wind up not talking to him for years at a time. Is the S580 a cool car? Email sucks though. I don't want to type shit. Like, I don't want to have a letter conversation back and forth. I like... Kinda, Martha. Email is how I tell somebody that their device is done and ready for pickup. It's not how I have a conversation to catch up with the person responsible for creating me, you know? Like, email is like, your data recovery is done, you can pick it up between 12 and 8 p.m. Like, that's email. Funny, JP. Hello, Dr. Evil. How are you doing? I'm going to be back in New York for 2.5 hours. I have the entirety of my New Hampshire apartment in Sonny's car. I have to drop it off in my New York apartment. Talk to some people at the store. Get my 7 o'clock flight to Texas on Friday, do some work on Tuesday, get my car tinted, get cable installed, get my electricity working, on Friday, fly out to Vegas for DEF CON. Saturday and Sunday, be ready for some after lunch, go back to Texas on Monday or Tuesday, fly back to New York, rent a van, bring all of my shit over to Texas, and then get rid of my New York apartment altogether before the end of the month. And that's that. I'm serious. Our policy here is every phone call gets summarized in an email and sent to the customer. That way when they bitch about us doing something they told us to do, we can quickly search for it. Wow. Okay, I gotta learn about that. I thought you hated tinted windows. That was before I lived in a state where it was 107 degrees at 11 a.m. Lately, you come off as nothing is good enough and makes me happy kind of fellas. I think that's more on you, honestly. I'm a pretty happy dude. Like, moving to Texas has made me happy. Getting a new job has made me happy. The ability to offer repair workshops full time once that building is done makes me happy. Like, life is looking up. Life is genuinely looking up, and if that's what you sense, that's all on you. Like, I can't fix what you see in the mirror. I can't fix your perception of who I am. And that's one of the things that I learned from YouTube, and also that Eli the computer guy taught me. You can control what you say, but you cannot control how people interpret what you say. There's not much I can do if you're unhappy. Once we find the summarized email, we can then find recording. Yeah, I wind up actually having to listen to the calls, JP. And like, I'm glad I have call recording with free PBX and that ability to look it up quickly with Repair Shopper, because, you know, it'll say something like, called at 12:21 p.m. on Thursday, and they'll say, you told me it was $50. And I'll look up the call and they'll say, and I can clearly hear Kevin saying, that would be $250. And it's like, they just conveniently got the 2 just turned off of it. But yeah, tinted windows are really nice when you have 107-degree weather outside. Again, when you're in New Hampshire and it's dark all the time, it's not really that useful, especially when it's negative 14 degrees. But when it's 107 degrees, oh my god, a tint saves your life. And also your battery. Like, I wind up using probably like half of my battery on air conditioning in Texas. You're gonna be at DEF CON. I am gonna be at DEF CON. It's gonna be awesome. I'm happy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess I'm glad you're happy then. But yeah. I think one part that you said, nothing is ever good enough, that is partially true. I'm not happy until, you know, I don't think I'm the type of person that would ever be satisfied with things being the way they are. Like, once I finally get to a point where I've achieved everything that I want, which I'm very, very far from doing, I'd find something else to do. It's too boring to do nothing. But yeah, I got a long way to go before I'm full. Did you ask the waitress out? What waitress are we even talking about? But there's a, like, yeah, you know, like the governor is about to veto a bill that I spent 7 years of my life trying to get passed. That kind of sucks. Like, I'm not going to be happy. Is Sunny here? Is there a Sunny here? Camera shifted right a bit. Ah, fuck. There we go. Who was rude to the waitress? Oh, you know, I haven't gone back to that restaurant yet. I'm not gonna ask out a waitress, man. That's not a good idea. Why not take a plane? Because I have like 80 pounds of shit. Or actually, no, I have close to like 200 pounds of shit in the trunk of Sunny's car. Sunny is in my house. Hello, Sunny. How are you? Uh-oh. State police. They pulled over a truck. I'm not asking out a waitress in a restaurant in a state that I'm leaving. Why isn't it a good idea to ask out a random woman for a date while she's working? It's not about asking the woman out on a date while she's working. I'm not opposed to that. What I'm opposed to doing is asking out a woman whose income is dependent on them being nice, kind, and admittedly a bit flirtatious to you. By the way, Dr. Evil, tell me what you think of this. I came up with a system on my last stream. It's called Silas. So like in the supply system management, they have picos. They have picos, which is like a system for procurement. I have Silas. It's Service Industry Law of Inverse Simping. I don't advocate for right to repair outside of the US because I don't live in Europe or Canada or Australia or any of those places. I live in America. But anyway. Service Industry Law of Inverse Simping. The Service Industry Law of Inverse Simping means that to essentially fight against your naturally ingrained desire to simp and give a good tip to somebody because they're hot. If somebody's hot, still tip them what you would tip them based on your normal tipping practices and based on the service provided. However, if you meet somebody who is ugly, if you have a waitress that's not attractive, that's like just has an ugly face and, you know, not an appealing body or is elderly, and she gives you great service, tip them more than you would tip them if they were hot. Most men, essentially, they tip people based on, a lot of the times, admittedly, they'll leave a simping large tip based on attractiveness. But the thing is, the attractive people tend to get more money on a regular basis. So, you know, it kind of, well, there's a bunch of things to go into it. A, the fairness aspect of it. You know, is it really fair that somebody get a worse tip just because they were born less attractive? But more importantly, a lot of people will hit on the waitress. And the reason they'll hit on the waitress is because the waitress is flirty. And they'll hit on the waitress because the waitress is flirty because the waitress knows if they're a little bit, so that people who are attractive get higher tips when they're not flirting just based on the service they provide rather than how they look. But above all, it discourages anything that goes back and forth between service industry workers and customers that leads to bad situations all around. So like, there are waitresses. So my point, but going back to my point, asking out a waitress is a bad idea because she's literally financially motivated to be more friendly and more flirtatious than she would if she was not. Like again, if your chance of getting $5 or $30 for delivering somebody their plates is solely based on how that person perceives you, there's now a financial incentive in there for them to be flirty with you or be nice to you, even if they don't like you, because they see you as a one-time way of getting money. So the reason that you shouldn't hit on service industry employees is because they're literally paid to be nice to you. Like, they're paid to be nice to you. So you have no idea if this person actually likes you, and also they're kind of held hostage by this because their fucking salary literally depends on being flirty with you. But yeah, anyway, I call it the service industry law of inverse simping. Tip the less attractive waiters and waitresses better than you would tip the hot ones. And again, that doesn't mean to give a discount. That doesn't mean to pay the hot ones less. Like, pay the hot ones what you would have paid them. But don't pay the hot ones more than you would have paid them just for being hot. Pay the ones that are less attractive. Because the people who are less attractive tend to have a more difficult time going through life. Less doors, there are less doors that automatically open for them. There are studies that have been done on this where they have like an unattractive person drop their purse and then an attractive person drop their purse. And when the attractive person drops their purse, all these people run up and try to help them with everything they dropped. And when the other unattractive, because they don't have that natural, they don't have that bonus that they carry around. Service industry employees are paid very poorly and they have to act cheery when they don't feel cheery. There's a skill there that should be compensated. True, but I think a lot of people compensate it based on not just the cheeriness, if you know what I'm saying. Service industry law of inverse simping. I gave a $20 tip to this chick at the taco place the other day. Couldn't have been higher than like a 3 out of 10. Not attractive. And she's like, oh wow, thank you. Like, you could tell that nobody's ever given this woman a $20 tip before. Made her happy. Billions of years of evolution led to the attractive waitress. You don't hit hookers, you negotiate with them. I have yet to use a hooker. Sonny's car is already down to 110 miles. My general rule is to tip heavy anyone that serves me and doesn't suck. I understand their economic situation is likely pretty bad. True. Hello, Sherlock. Sonny's car has 110 miles left on it. It's not just the low mileage that this car gets, it's how slow it charges. So like my car with 350 or something miles, even if, get away from the fucking truck, even if like I don't charge it all the way, you know, the resistance goes up as the battery is charged more. So once you get this car to 150 miles, it's charging at like 40 or 30 kilowatts. My car is still charging at like 150,000 watts at that point. So it's not just the low range, it's also the slowness of the charging that kills it. Anything I'll miss about New York? All the things I'll miss are the things already gone. Going to Mazzetto, you know, after a long day of like 10 hours of trying to learn board repair and failing. Going to Lucha Lucha to get a burrito. The places that I like all closed. thing. The repair shop's here until, so the new building is going to be ready for move-in January 1st, 2023. What I'd like to do is have an overlap thing. So there's two reasons that that's actually a good thing. The first reason, so firstly, I'm likely going to have some, sorry, I got fucked by AT&T. Sorry, I got messed up by AT&T there. Let's just make sure this actually works for a minute. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. So I don't want to have repairs over. I don't want to repair work and bring them to Texas. I want them to all get finished here. So most likely, I'm gonna move everything over in January of 2023. I'll move the address of the website. I'll move the Yelp over. So all the new business is going to the new location. And the old location will stop taking in new customers. The old location will solely exist to finish servicing all the existing customers. That's it. And when that's done, then the old location will close. Now, the thing that actually makes sense about the store is if the store doesn't move until January, that gives me a buffer time of 4.5 months. So I have essentially, the way I see it is if I don't wind up saying or doing something that gets me fired in 4.5 months, then I'm probably good. Because if I move right now and I get fired, that's kind of awkward. I don't really know how to not get fired because I haven't been an employee for 14 years. I know how to do firing. But we'll see about that. Thank you, Nit. Thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely day. Oklahoma, Arizona, and California sound like 3 very different places. I mean, I don't really think so, Captain. Like, Austin is not real cheaper than New York City, in my opinion. Austin and New York are both. Thank you, that's me. How would being in New York for January screw you up on taxes? Well, not much, because that business is not going to make any money in January. And so it's essentially, I can't cut all ties, Carrie, because I literally would have no place to work out of. Like, that doesn't work, because the new building in Austin will be ready in January of 2023. So if I were to cut all ties on this business, that would mean that I would have to work up for a month or two. And whatever I wind up getting screwed over in taxes for the business, because me personally, I have not had New York on my state ID since December of 2021. So, like, personal taxes, I'm way less than what I would lose by having no business set up for 1 or 2 months. Also, hello, Carrie. Oh yeah, they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do that. I saved literally every receipt for every purchase I ever made in the state of New Hampshire. I have my propane bills, my phone bills, my electricity bills, my internet bills. Literally every time I went to the fucking grocery store, every time I went to Casey's Rib Shack, my car registration, my car inspection, like literally everything. I saved all that shit. I have it organized because I know that they're going. I know exactly what New York is going to do. I know how. Traditionalist, I will let people pick up, but I will not let people drop off repairs anymore at some point. I can't fix that, Christoph. It's a cell phone and that's streaming in a car. There's no, like, Al Schmidt is not the producer. Alsham is not producing the session. This is a cell phone cover. You get what you get. What you get. Well, okay, we should talk about that. So you had one thing where you said, like, firing because you can't afford to keep somebody that would break my heart is no fault of their own. That depends. That can go both ways. So if you're a bad business owner and you're unable to keep business coming in the door, so you can't afford that particular person, I think that's a different situation entirely than, let's say, somebody learn a new skill set, and their skill set is doing something that is declining. Once you have doing that particular service and you can't afford that, there are times where the business is for you, and there are also times that it's the employee's fault. I think you could look at what you could change it as well. Like, if I had an employee that did nothing but iPhone screen, I can't fix the voice thing, bro. It's a cell phone. Oh well. Damn, 109 kilobytes per second. Not really, Martha. It's not my type of town. Don't be a lane Karen, Steel Wing. Nobody likes the lane Karen. New year and new vibes. I'm not giving Samsung the time of day by paying attention to their new designs. More expensive, more cameras, bigger screen, doesn't fit in my hand, no headphone jack, probably no micro SD card slot, zero interest. Zero interest. Tell me more about all the things you've taken away that you used to give me. Traditionalist, I am looking forward to the day that I use that as one of the reasons in my video why I'm leaving this fucking city. I'd actually like to record it. I'd like to release the recording that I had with Oath. The chord system for that. Probably not a Porf. It's not in a walk-friendly location. But also, Austin has 1.2 million people. Austin is like 800,000 to 1 million people. New York is 8.4 million people. So there's a lot less people. But also, my place in Austin is not going to be in a walking-friendly area. You have to, like, it's only a 5 or 6 minute drive away from downtown, but it's still a 5 or 6 minute drive. I had freedom with my electric bike. I didn't really need a driver's license to have freedom. No thought at all, CJ. That's no thought at all. Zero thought. That's far. That's no. No reason to go that far ahead. Autopilot? Did you just pass on the right? Are you retarded? Damn, Autopilot's actually retarded. Thank you, CJ. Thank you very much. Go do something, Kinto. Find something to do. What happens if a customer does not pick up his device and you sell it in New York City? Yep, fuck that. What makes you think you're complacent, Kinto? What makes your job dead end, sir? Austin is a city, Mark M. What is this? Yo. Okay, I think I sneak in over here. Don't go into the blind spot of the Denali.
In 1 mile,
Oh,
take
fuck you.
exit 78 on the right onto Interstate 84 toward US 20, Hartford.
Do not merge into the blind spot of a GNC Sierra or Denali, or both. What is the Autopilot? You're a fucking retard. Okay, fuck you, Autopilot. Literally did a lane change without a fucking signal. You dumb cunt of a car. You don't deserve the ability to drive this thing, Autopilot. That was funny. Did anybody catch that? It did a lane change without actually doing a turn signal. For no reason.
Now take exit 78 on the right.
Shut up, you hoe. Don't you tell me what to do. Don't you tell me what to do. Hey. Preserving energy. Yeah. Okay, what is this bullshit? It's on the BMW driver setting. Okay, that's kind of fun. Why are you driving in the blind spot of a truck, Autopilot? Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. You dumb piece of shit car. I swear to Christ. How the hell are you ever going to get full self-driving right when you can't even get basic highway driving right? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see if you can do it now. Come on, little meme. Come on, meme. You can do it. Meme? Meme. I am receiving a call. Spam call. Steve disabled his mobile phone service. Still has mobile internet. He did that because he just got sick. He's happy because 99% of the incoming calls he got were spam anyway. He uses Signal or Google Voice for everything. Smart decision. Why are you going below the speed limit? Come on. Meme truck. Yeah, I mean, his phone, they took away the bands for voice service, I think. So he's using some Huawei. Why didn't he just hire a moving service? Because that's fucking stupid. I had enough things that I could fit in my trunk. Why would I hire a moving service where I then have to clean the apartment myself, not know if they're going to steal shit, or just to move shit over that literally fits in the trunk of Sonny's car? That's dumb. It's not even like it's not just a waste of money. It's a lot of unnecessary stress. What if they break something? What if they miss something? Like I have all my papers that I wanted to... I have some confidential papers there that I didn't want anybody else to see. Literally everything in that New Hampshire apartment that was worth keeping fits in the back of the trunk. Now, moving from New York to Texas, that's going to be a little bit more difficult. Because that's a bunch of shit. Even then, I don't know if I want to use a moving service. I don't want to get Matthew Santoro. He spent something like $6,000 or $7,000 and they stole all of his shit. Using a moving service when you're famous is a bad idea. Especially if you have valuables. Easier to hold you at ransom. I'd also have to visit the apartment to let them into it anyway, because they wouldn't have keys. So if I'm going to travel 310 miles out of the way, I might as well just load the shit in my own trunk. Like, if I was going to pay for a moving service and literally everything was just automatically done, that's one thing. But if I have to travel 300 fucking miles, let them in, I might as well just toss the shit in my own trunk at that point. Teleportation, no car. Teleportation. Connecticut welcomes you. How long is a 20-foot truck? Just so I have an idea, a 20-foot truck. So like Sonny has a 2017 Model X. I'm just trying to get an idea of how much more trunk space I would get with that. Like, is that truck at my 1 o'clock, is that a 20-foot truck? Is this thing a 20-foot truck? What is this? What's that? I don't have my Bosch on me. Hi from Connecticut. Hello, Stephen from Connecticut. Shut your fucking mouth. I can borrow Eli's pickup truck. I don't think Eli's pickup truck is going to fit everything that I have. That probably is not going to work. Half that? Yeah, okay. I probably need more than. Yeah, if that one's more, I feel like I'm going to need more than that for all my shit. Either that or I gotta throw away a lot of stuff. The reality is I probably just gotta throw away a lot of stuff. That question makes no sense, Robert. That's like saying thoughts on clouds. Don't ask very general questions. They're annoying and they don't really give me an opportunity to answer. These roads are beautiful. These are actually nice. Yeah, Union, Connecticut has some nice roads. I mean, George Washington, like, it's a bridge. I don't know what you want me to say. It's a bridge. It goes over water. It attaches cars from one end to the other. Like, it's a bridge. You want me to sell you a bridge? I can sell you a bridge. Yard sale stream. A lot of the stuff that I want to save is just sentimental stuff. A computer program I wrote when I was 6 years old that's written down. You know, like a yearbook, a journal that I had, like just weird shit, like some floppy disks. It's just weird shit that I'm gonna have to spend time boxing up. It's stuff that I just don't want to throw away. Or like my toy box. I have my original toy box from when I was 4 years old, with all the toys that I had in it. My high school report card folder. See, you have an engineer that you could ask about bridges. There you go. Bada bing. I'm probably not going to take my couch. Most likely, I'm just going to take the chair. I'm most likely just going to take the blue chair. I don't even want to take the blue chair. I was going to get a new blue chair. I was thinking of actually selling the blue chair that I had. I wonder if somebody would buy my original blue chair. I'm very curious about that. Like, would somebody purchase that blue chair for more than it's actually worth? And then I could just buy one, and then I would have less shit to move and get it delivered to the house. Yeah, I still have to send JP his door. I still have that fucking thing. Limited edition blue chair. That's the thing, I don't even know if I want to save that stuff, Carrie. It's all torn up by the cats, it's old. Like, I think I'd just rather get a new one. And I feel like I could sell that shit for more money. Like, for all these people that ask, where is Erica? 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 Like, I kind of wonder, can I sell the bed that I banged Erica on for enough money that I could just buy a new bed and still come out ahead? Like, is there some sick fuck out there that would buy my blue chair that I paid $500 for $1,000 just because it has my hair on it or something, you know? Or like that I farted into it. Like, I'm debating whether I should use that. Like, use the influencer power. Use it for evil. Can somebody time out the person that keeps typing 150 sec? It's really annoying and it's very spammy. I keep having the same message show up in my ear. Like, would some... I should sell my bath towels. That's what I should do. That would pay for the U-Haul, too. I think I may sell my bath towels. Let's see. What do you think the delta is between what I would get for mine and what Belle Delphine gets for hers? My birth water, that's a little too... If you... Bath water I could do. Birth water, I think the ship has sailed on that one. God bless you, Catherine. I think this could be a good opportunity, though. Honest to God, good opportunity. Surprised you don't donate for tax write-off. It's too complicated. I have to figure out what the shit is worth. I have to save papers for it. It's a pain in the dick. I'd rather just sell it. Selling is easy. I sell, I get money. I donate, I have to value it, I have to file paperwork, I have to save receipts. When I get audited, they go, did you really donate this? Is this a real C3? You have to find somebody who's willing to take it as a donation, because some places may not be willing to take it as a donation. Emily, I don't know. But I have enough people, like, literally on my Hope Conference video, on the Hope Conference speech I gave, somebody commented, where is Erica? Like, there are so many people obsessed with her, and I might as well milk that shit for money. I will sell the bed that we slept in for $10,000. The auction starts at $10,000, and I'll cut her in. I'm not an asshole. I'll give it $2,000. Maybe 3,000. That's kind of greedy, only giving her 20%. I'll cut Eric in at 3,000. Connecticut. 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 "49 miles left on the meme mobile." Okay, Emily, I'll consider 40%. You never know. There's a lot of sick fucks out there. The thing is, I can't change the fact that there's a lot of sick fucks, Emily. I can only figure out how to profit off of it. Why are you going this in the passing lane? You're going 60 and a 65. Get the fuck, you fucking whore. Not you, Emily. The stupid Jeep. You are a dumb shit. What a dumb fuck. And of course, now he decides to go faster. This is the stupid. Let's do some strategic work over here. "10 miles to go to getting some breakfast." I am excited to get breakfast, man. I am hungry. This car really handles like a boat. I just want to be I want to be further away from that black Jeep because he goes below the speed limit in the left lane. That aggravates me. Now we are where we should be. Beautiful. And now we come up on somebody else doing the same thing. Oh well. There's no fixing that. No. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. That white Volkswagen's not having any of it though. I appreciate Mr. White Volkswagen. He's not having any of that shit. He's telling that other Volkswagen to move away. Like left what the Massachusetts white taking no shit from New York white Volkswagen. Like I have the same car. A Hyundai that was slowing up the works is moving out of his way. I'm gonna follow white Volkswagen. He knows what's up. Okay, guy with bumper stickers. I gotta get him to go away. How do we get Mr. Bumper Sticker out of here? Move, bitch! Get out the way! Come on. You were so close. Yo. Feel bad doing this to Mr. White Volkswagen because he's been a loyal partner here. Sorry, White Volkswagen. I had to do it. You know I had to do it to you. You know I had to do it to you, bro. You know that meme with the skinny kid and the weird pants and like the funny face, like some 16-year-old white kid with this weird outfit and these box shoes, and he's like, you know I had to do it to you. You know I had to do it to you. You know I had to do it to you. Sorry. You know I had to do it to you. Bitch, get out the way. I feel the New York plates flowing through me right now. There are New York license plates on this car, and they're where my power is derived from. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Bitch, get out the way. Oh, very cool. I went from estimated arrival 12:26 to estimated arrival 12:22. Bada bing. Okay. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Where is there more traffic? Left or right? Left or right? Left or right? Oh, got very little time to make a decision. Okay, I'm gonna take a guess here. I'm probably wrong, but I'll take it. And looks like I was incorrect. No! Move, bitch. Oh, my car battery's almost dead. Very nice. Just perfect timing. Move, bitch. Oh, that truck's tire is about to come flying off. Oh no. That's horribly aligned. Run, 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 run. Don't take out Sonny's mirror, come on. Hello, Catherine, how are you? Hope you're having a lovely afternoon. Okay. Where do we go? Where do we go? Exit 62 and 60.
In 1 mile, take exit 62 and 60 on the right toward Buckland Street.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I'm glad you're getting a better lock. Hopefully it keeps the bad guys out.
Now take exit 62 and 60 on the right. In 1,000 feet, keep a right to take exit 62 toward Buckland Street. Now keep right to take exit 62.
Move, bitch. Get out of the way. New York plates driving really took my estimated arrival from 12:27 to 6 down to 12:20 in just a few minutes. Power of New York plates.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Pleasant Valley Road.
Pleasant Valley, as opposed to Unpleasant Valley. Why do
Now
you cook?
turn left onto Pleasant Valley Road.
Why do you cook bacon but bake cookies? Bro, you killed me. I have no idea. I have no way to answer that question. I noticed that one way to torture people is to tap your foot or drum slightly out of tempo with the turn signal.
Now turn right.
Yes, ma'am.
Now turn right.
Anal Burger Company? What the fuck? I just passed a sign that said Anal Burger Company. I gotta double check that. That can't possibly be right. Oh, Artisanal Burger Company. Okay, that's still weird. There's a Hooters here. I'm not sure how much I want to get breakfast at Hooters. Probably going to be very depressing. What can you get? What food can you actually get at Hooters? Chicken wings sounds like horrible food. As do burgers. The last time I came here, I ate at, I think it was Olive Garden, but the food was garbage. Yeah, Olive Garden is not very good. Okay, so let's see. What food can we get here that isn't garbage? Charge this piece of shit. So let's see, what are we at now? We are at 32 miles over there. 32 miles. We are starting to charge at 12:23. Let's see how long it takes to charge this piece of shit. Okay, what do we get to eat? Gotta get something. It's Anal Burger Company. I don't know. The branding. Five Guys, that's gonna be pizza. It's gonna be shit. Where can I get something healthy? Something decently healthy. Burgers, pizza, same shit. It's gonna be trash. And it's a chain. Noodles and Company. That's a maybe. We're gonna check that off as a maybe. Olive Garden down there is a fuck no. Olive Garden sucks. Let's see. I don't know if that's food over there. I can't tell. I can't see the sign. I have an idea as to whether it's food or not. The low risk option might just be to go for the noodles. The high risk option is to walk all the way over there, realize it's not real food, and then wind up going to Olive Garden because I'm tired from walking over there. Yeah, too risky. You go with the noodles. Can't go. There we go. Press. What's a zoodle? I know what a noodle is, but what the hell is a zoodle? A zoodle? World famous Max. That's mac and cheese. Salad, here we go. That's salad. Spicy yogurt dressing. 3 cheese tortelloni pesto. You're going fine. You're looking a little. Chick-fil-A is trash. I shouldn't take this, but I'm going to. zucchini pesto with grilled chicken. Last time I had a salad at Chick-fil-A and it tasted like a gas station salad. Chick-fil-A is junk. Chick-fil-A is junk. It's like literally gas station food. I have the zucchini pesto with grilled chicken, please. That and the dumb water. For here.
Okay, give me a second. It's gonna be 15:30.
Declined? Was that declined? That was a very angry sound for accepted. What does it do when it's declined? Does it just like shred your card into pieces or something?
Yeah.
Thank you. You have a lovely day. You hear that shit? Your card is accepted and it goes. You're retarded, Chuck. You're a fucking dumbass. Let's see. I do not judge them entirely based on their salad. I judge based on the quality of food for the money. And Chick-fil-A is just shit. It's overrated. Like that's, like Chick-fil-A is gas station food. Again, like if you live in a town where you have nothing but Waffle House, McDonald's, and Wendy's, then I could see why you would like Chick-fil-A. But if you live any place where there's actual real options for food, Chick-fil-A is fucking gas station food. That's dumb shit. Like you just haven't. Like, now go to 30th Street and 7th Avenue. Go to Naya, and just eat literally anything there. That's the exact same amount of money as what you get at Chick-fil-A. You'll never go to a Chick-fil-A again. Let's see. Now, I'm not really responsible. If I was, I would be getting the salad instead of something with a pesto cream sauce. I shouldn't be getting something with a pesto cream sauce, but I'm trying it. What else can you go to get something better than Chick-fil-A? Lenny's. Okay, spend the exact same amount of money to get the exact same thing at Lenny's versus Chick-fil-A. Again, the Chick-fil-A, it's gas station, fast food. It's like you can the difference is palpable. All food is fast food by that okay point. I don't know. I would like Naya prepares the food very fast and it is affordable, but I wouldn't call it fast food. That shit's good for you. Honestly, that's the one thing I'm gonna miss when people say the one thing I'm gonna miss about New York City when I'm finally 100% out of it is that I will never get to eat at Naya again. I gotta find the equivalent of Naya in Austin. Kava doesn't do it. Sweet Green doesn't do it. I thought Kava may be somewhat close to Naya, but it's not even close. Nothing matches that place. Like, it's when do you... Sorry, Chuck. I'm salty because I haven't eaten my breakfast yet, and it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm hungry. I can't wait for my food. Chick-fil-A is for people that want diabetes. True. Taco Bell too. Again, it's just, that stuff is just shit. Like, again, I feel bad. If you live in a town where, like, the best that they have to offer is Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell, like, my heart truly goes out to you. But there's better out there. Like, I would be a much better cook if I lived in a town where all I had was Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell. Because that shit is trash. But the one thing that New York City spoiled me to is just the sheer amount of food choices. Like, you cannot cook in New York City and actually be, and get it. Oh, 1 second. Get it. Coconut. Damn, a half hour of charging and you got 120 miles. That is some slow shit. I like the way Sonny puts it. 75 is the number. D stands for distance. Your range is 75 miles. The food wasn't bad. I had to call Steve to help him set up the call recording system. I have one customer service person that's driving me crazy. Got me a 2-star review recently and misquoted somebody, but the call recording wasn't turned on his phone. That shit's driving me crazy. There's one person where I just said I'd rather the call go to voicemail than he pick it up because it winds up being a liability for 1-star reviews. People don't leave a 1-star review when it goes to voicemail. They just, go somewhere else. But they do leave a 1-star review if they speak to somebody that gives them a bad answer. Those are some good noodles, honestly. Very good noodles, actually. I'm not going to Florida. Customers don't suck. I mean, some do, some don't. But you just have to know how to talk to people. That's a skill that's really missing nowadays. Okay. This is not a Tesla. This is a Ford F-150. Razors, this is a Ford F-150 from 1987. That's what this is. Okay, KG, that doesn't really mean much here. Don't know what to tell you. Yeah, I'm not going to stop overnight. That's kind of impractical. I just want business to be straight up with me, even if it's bad news. I give 1 star, I feel like I give a runaround. Yeah, this 2-star was, we literally told, this one guy asked a question if we did something, and we said, I'm sorry, we don't provide that service, and he left a 2-star, just because the person saying it was socially awkward, which is really shitty. I'm so sorry. I wish that was something we did. Unfortunately, we don't. We have so much stuff to do with the standard data recovery. I wouldn't be able to fit you in. But here, I can give you the number of somebody that can. That would get you a 5-star. Whereas somebody socially awkward going, no, we don't do that. We'll get you a 1-star. It's just you have to teach people how to not be socially awkward. And it's really fucking hard because a lot of people grow up not socializing at all outside of Discord or YouTube comments. And then I have no idea how to have conversations in the real world. Yeah, too late, Joel. Too late, Joel. Okay, so I gotta unplug this piece of shit. Let's see, what speed is this charging at? Yeah, 42 kilowatts, so we're down to the slow section of the charging. If I were a better boss, I would know how to train people on socializing better than I do. But I'm not. I'm a shit boss. I'm a low quality, low value employer. Someday I'd like to be a higher quality, high value employer. I'll get there someday, hopefully. One thing I gotta learn is I have to figure out how to teach people how to socialize that did not grow up socializing. Timestamp on what? What the fuck are you talking about?
Now turn left onto Pleasant Valley Road.
You have a U.S. government plate. What do you do for the U.S. government that you get a government plate that allows you to drive like an asshole? Let's see. For official use only. It doesn't say what the official use is. Oh my god, this F-350 in front of me is literally rusting to pieces. Look at that. Holy shit. Paul told me, and I don't know if this is because Paul is a Chevy fanboy, but Paul said that Ford trucks use shit metal, and that's why they rust faster than other brands. Is that true? Is there something to that? Like, do Ford trucks rust more because of shitty metal? That's an F-350 and it's literally crumbling.
Take the ramp.
Fuck me, that's horrible. That truck is literally crumbling into little pieces of shit. It has holes all over it.
Now turn right to take the ramp.
I trust Paul when it comes to car stuff way more than my own internal stuff. Unless it's a Chevy versus Ford thing, in which case I can, or a Dodge versus Ford thing, in which case I cannot trust the, what's the word? Damn it, I'm missing the word. Lack of bias. Paul loves his Dodge. He loves Dodge and Chevy. But the thing is, maybe Ford just actually deserves the shit. I gotta figure out how to train people better. And how to socialize.
In 1,000 feet, take the Interstate 84 West ramp on the left toward Hartford. Now take the Interstate 84 West ramp on the left. In 1,000 feet, take the Interstate 84 West ramp on the left toward Hartford.
I'm already on the ramp, you dumb Jeep. You see how it told me to take that? Like, when I already got on it?
Now take the
That quality
Interstate
GPS
84
right there.
West ramp on the left.
I haven't even gone back to Texas yet, so no on the machine washing machine thing because I'm not even back in Texas. Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh shit.